Let's get it, boys and girls. Just ordinary Dalton D3T here, and I'm bringing you a big war recap, guys. Big war recap. I am using new strategies, and the clan is dominating. Honestly, check this out, guys. I mean, your boy got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got 6 triples. That is a 18 pack, and they were, I mean, crazy. That's the best war I've ever been in, and we're gonna show a lot of them. So first off, we have Karthik here, and another person that whenever you see his name, you're about to watch greatness. Okay, Karthik is gonna wall break into the core and they're using double ice golem CCs. Oh, by the way, just ordinary, we got 35 triples this war. So check it out. This the wall breakers were able to get in there. The wall breakers got stuck and wasn't able to get in there as far, but the queen actually had a very good IQ and was able to break through that wall to access the other multi-target Inferno, and then from there, Lalo the rest. A typical Karthik triple happens every war, and we're all glad that we can watch it, and we're honored to watch it. Now we have Epic Tedus 4, and this is going to be that infamous Royal Ghost army comp, and again, just being able to take out the splash damage. And then when the splash damage is taken out, send in that kill squad to try to get rid of any last multi-target Infernos or wizard towers, and then use those bat spells to finish the rest. So at this point, he's basically good to go. He's going to send in a couple of Royal Ghosts just to make it even that much easier. Sends in the bats straight over that Eagle Artillery, and then the bats are going to clean up the rest. Too many bats for the defenses and that queen to take out. So a nice Royal Ghost army. And now we have Vanda here. This is kind of an alteration of a similar base that we've seen for months. I mean, maybe even a year now. So this is definitely a cool little Suey Lalo that he's got going on. Suey's the heroes on that Giga Tesla Town Hall. And then that queen gets to take out the enemy CC. From there, just mass Lalos this whole base. Warden stays with the Stone Slammer. And then the skeleton spell actually was misplaced. It wasn't misplaced, but that queen jumped a wall. And next thing you know, man, it's still a triple. That queen was still up through the entirety of that raid, and it was still a triple. I mean, that's how you know it's OP, right? Right on. Next up, we got Alec, and Alec is rocking that Royal Ghost bat spell as well. It's a crazy attack, to be honest. Absolutely crazy. And when you have bases that are like this, that really expose those multi-target Infernos on one end, it's just going to be a simple triple. The multi-target Infernos and that Eagle Artillery all in the same spot, and then nothing but point defenses on the other side. I mean, this base was just asking for it, absolutely just asking for it. So Alec, great way to dominate. Actually, as I'm recording this, I believe Alec is in Hamburg to watch the Clash of Clans World Championships, and yeah, that's pretty sick. So hope he has a good time out there. And this base, we've seen it for quite a while, but here is simply another way to take it down. A nice little Suey with the Siege Machine, and then Mass Hogs all the way from 9 to 12. I mean, there's not much more to elaborate on this one except for just complete domination. Whenever I see this space, this is how I'm going to do it from now on. Just Suey the Siege on the Town Hall with the King and Queen, and then just Mass Hogs all in one line across the other side, and that's that. So there's another base that we have seen quite a bit, and so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one. Next up, we have Just Eerie, guys. Just Eerie, and we're just going to say, yeah, he's going to do a nice Kill Squad Hog Attack, guys, so you know I'm going to be a fan of this. He has a great Kill Squad. Jump spell placement was perfect. That Kill Squad was able to get so much. The Giga Tesla, multi-target Inferno, and then the Hogs actually get that multi-target Inferno and the Eagle on the other side. Last defense to go down by those Hogs is that hidden Tesla, but I mean, Swag Queen's ability at the end, that base was destined for a Kill Squad Hog Attack, and I believe there was 2 of that base in this, actually, and he did it for both of them. Alright, guys, I told you I was going to be experimenting with the Bat Drag, or Drag Bat, and here you go. Rage, freeze those bats over that multi-target Inferno and those 2 Wizard Towers from there. Those bats are just going to take out, you know, I mean, a good 10% just alone with the bats, all point defenses along that backhand side also with, and then I send that Stone Slammer right over that multi-target Inferno, and then I send the bulk of the drags and the loons right over that Giga Tesla Town Hall, and then 1 drag on the backside cleanup so the bats don't spread out too much. And then, I mean, you guys can see the rest. It was just a OP attack. I've seen this base taken down in a similar fashion, so I just put my little spin on it with, with what I got. So that was one of the 6 triples that I got. Next up, we have Krego. I love saying his name like that. So I play Call of Duty Mobile with this guy, and it's just so funny because I always say to him in my head, it's like, Craig, or called Krego. I don't know, it's so weird, but that's part of the fun, I guess. Yeah, check this out. It's going to be a nice E-Clone Lalo, that Blimp E-Dragon into the core there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take out that defending Archer Queen, but it really doesn't matter because there are so many loons. They're going to finish that cleanup on the side with a high hit point defenses, and then the rest of the minions are going to go take out the defending Archer Queen. Even if there's 20 loons left alive, they were going to demolish her anyway. So, and then here's Alec. This is another base that looks exactly like that one that he got the triple on just a few minutes ago. Suey's the king and queen and the siege machine on the Giga Tesla Town Hall and everything else around in that area. Sends in all of the royal ghosts around to take out those multi-target Infernos and those weird spots. And then takes out both of those wizard towers, which is crazy accuracy. And then sends the bats in. Nothing but point defenses left, and only a couple of them that were air targeting, so these bats are going to have an extremely easy flight. It's just, that attack is so OP, I can't wait for them to take it out of the game, because it is just too much right now, definitely too much. So yes, this base, I actually got a fresh triple on my other account, and then this was a duplicate, so this is the same base, so I would have potentially gone 7 triples if I had another attack this war, but I actually did not. I laid the groundwork for Khan to copy, and I mean, he did the exact same attack, which we're going to see in a couple minutes anyway. I think is like 36, or I don't know, it's a little bit further down, but oh no, it's 25. 21 and 25 were the same. Yep. So yeah, I mean, cool little attack con, great way to mimic an attack, and I mean, that's huge, because in a lot of these 50 versus 50 wars, we see a lot of the same bases, so being able to tear it apart, and yeah, there was another pretty frequent base that we see, and so we're just going to go ahead and skip that one. Next up, we got Zaki-chan over here, and Zaki-chan is going to be doing a nice little queen charge using the Royal Ghost to funnel. These Royal Ghosts are so overpowered, man. I just can't stand it, honestly. I really want them to take them out of the game as soon as they can. But he's going to be doing a queen charge queen charge drag attack, and we've seen a lot of different attacks like this. This is also a very OP attack that we're seeing a lot more of. Definitely keep this one on your radar. If you're good at queen charges but don't necessarily like to do the Lalo or the Hogs, this one is definitely a lot more spell placement, because those the drags, you pretty much dump in one corner, and then it's all about spell placement. So Might be a little bit more versatile for those of you that are good at queen charges, but not exactly the Lalo drops. So here we go. This is actually that base I was telling you about. 21 and 25 are the same, so you're going to see the exact same thing. Use that king and queen to create the funnel for the dragons. Send the dragons in straight over that Giga Tesla Town Hall. Send the bats in. Rage, freeze over that multi-target Inferno in that wizard tower. Bats were able to take out basically all the other point defenses in Khan's raid. The bats didn't last until the end, but because they got caught up with that wizard tower in the core there. In my raid, I guess the drags somehow were distracting that wizard tower, and where the bats were able to take him out. So sick. Now we have Johnny, and this is another kind of variation of that base we saw earlier by VA, but he's going to be doing that same Royal Ghost bat attack. And, you know, single target Infernos are not this attack's friend. All you need to do is take out that Eagle Artillery and any wizard towers, and then this attack is just prime for the, you know, I mean, it's prime. It literally, like, you could drop bats anywhere, basically, after you take those wizard towers out in the multi-target Infernos, and it's going to be a nice triple, no doubt. So basically, Swag Warden's ability, so much overpowered. You know, it's such an OP attack, guys. Get with it. Only like a week left remaining with them, so make sure to take advantage. Next up, we got Annis here, and Annis is going to be doing a queen charge with the Barbarian King, creating the fun on the left-hand side, and then Wallbreaker Wallbreaker into the core there. Nice Coco Loon, and this queen is going to go straight in, use a queen's ability and a rage spell to keep that queen alive dead center in the core, and then it's going to backside Lalo. So, you know, whenever we talk about backside Lalos, you know it's going to be a more risky attack. So in this instance, you know, it was any backside Lalo is risky, but this one was a little bit more secure just because that queen was still up and doing so much damage and had so much value in the core there. And then a beautiful Lalo pathway for the triple. Now here you go, another Royal Ghost bat army. Man, I've heard guys that are doing this attack, like they'll do 10 friendly challenges and they'll go 10 for 10 with this attack. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I highly recommend, if you guys are able to get on this train, just because it is too easy, and I mean, you're putting up triples. You know, that's what matters. You know, all that matters is triples. In this one, check it out. They take out all of the wizard towers, the Giga Tesla, and the multi-target Infernos with the kill squad and the Royal Ghost. Bats have an extremely easy flight. I mean, it's GG's. It's incredible how much value you can get from that. Now we have Dino here, and he's going to be doing the same exact attack. So you check it out. Basically puts his Royal Ghost all the way around the map, tries to focus on any areas that are going to get him to the either Giga Tesla, Wizard Towers, or Multi-Target Infernos, or Eagle Artilleries. You know, the prime things, as many of those as you can take out as possible is what matters. And then from there, use your kill squad and your heroes to get rid of another Multi-Target Inferno and more Wizard Towers if you can. You know, like in this case, that kill squad had so much value. Bats come in over the 12 o'clock area, multi-target Inferno, and then from there, you know, they get taken out by that wizard tower, but the king and the queen are still up. I mean, in every aspect of these raids, it is just overpowered. Whether you have Royal Ghosts left over, whether you have your kill squad left over, whether you have, I mean, there's just so much that could go, that it goes right. I mean, it's a piece of cake for these guys. Now we have Epictetus, and all right, so me and Epictetus, or Alex, are basically having a challenge right now in who can get the most triples per war. So in this one, I got, I think, 6, and I think he got 6 or 5, or I'd have to double check and look at the dibs list. But I mean, we are literally going like, you know, triple for triple, and you know, it's pretty sick, honestly. And we're using basically the same strats. He's a little bit more versatile with queen charges. And I do a little bit more kill squad hog, bat drag, or you know, some others as we go. But I mean, yeah, we're having fun, man, and that's what it's all about. Is about having fun. You know, it's not taking things personal, and just having fun with it. So now we have Khan, and of course Khan's putting up another triple that multi-target Inferno was able to get sniped from the outside. And then also, check out that wall breaker entrance there. The king created a very good funnel, pulled the enemy CC, queen takes it out, takes out another multi-target Inferno, and then is raged in the core with access to that Eagle Artillery defending Archer Queen, and then pushes through to the last multi-target Inferno Tower. Great Lalo pathway. As you can tell, they all spread out pretty well and was able to clean up, and I mean, just makes a super nice finishing touch on that. And then here we go. Here's another one of my triples, guys, and it is going to be that drag bat attack. Again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm creating that funnel with a with a dragon and my heroes. My king was able to get a ton of value taking out that Tesla farm over there, so I made the entry extremely small for the dragons to go through, Warden's ability over that Giga Tesla Town Hall, and then I actually use a 4 loon 1 drag CC, and I use that because the dragon has a little bit more HP and damage output and will target like the queen if I need. So as you can see, this this raid worked out really well. I was getting a little worried it might have been a time fail, but my warden came in clutch with its jabbing from across the way, and then also that archer queen tile going down was huge. So yes, sir. Now we have Kratos or MJ here, and we've seen kind of bases similar to this, but with this Royal Ghost comp, it is a lot easier to watch and triple just because the funneling troops are just that much better, right? So now he is doing a nice queen charge following that wall wrecker into the core, jump spell into the absolute core, getting that Eagle Artillery, freezing up those expos to make sure that queen stays up, rages that queen up, and she's going to take out the rest of those defenses in that pocket over there before she gets taken out. And then it's going to miner. I mean, the queen was able to take out, such a big area to where the miners are going to have, again, a nice L-shaped path. Another thing that we love preaching about. Check out the swag, guys. Swag heal, swag freeze. I mean, just another excellent attack. Now we have got myself, and this is going to be a Kill Squad Hog attack, and this is a base we have seen again for many months, but some people still like it, and so, it might work for some, but it is a lot easier, I'm telling you right now, with the Royal Ghost doing that funnel. I mean, by tenfold, sending my Kill Squad straight into the core, take out everything that I needed to, and then send the hogs in at the same area that I always do. I mean, you could see YouTube videos of this. Like, basically when I first started my YouTube, I think I was tripling this base with this attack. And, my hogs, they were getting really low on health at the end here, but I still had my queen and my king. The hogs got taken out, and then my queen was able to successfully shoot over that wall to secure the triple. Another Kill Squad Hog triple that I love doing. And yeah, guys, here are the bonus or the the honorable mentions, because we don't have time. This was already a 17-minute video and we didn't even get them all. So good job, Just Ordinary, 35 to 11, and we're gonna see you on the next video.